Cloud cost saving is a huge topic. What can you learn about it in 5 minutes? My name is Boaz Ziniman from AWS. And if you join me for the next 12 minutes and 50 seconds, you will learn a cool solution to save you some of your cloud cost. So let's look at an architecture that is very, very common to a lot of our users, a basic web app that is running on Elastic Beanstalk. It has some database in the backend. It uses some S3 buckets and some additional services. In addition to this production environment, we have a development environment that is being used by our developers to develop and run the code. But do I need this environment running 24/7? Do I need to pay for it to run 24/7, 7 days a week? And the answer is obviously not. And in this presentation, I'm going to show you how to save a lot of money by taking this environment and maybe other environments that you don't need 24/7 down when you're not using them. So let's go and save some shekels. So we have a solution called AWS Instance Scheduler. And this one is going to save you a lot of money. You can install this one on your account. I want to show you in a second how to do that. And by using tags, you can define tags for specific instances or RDS instances, EC2 instances that will bring those instances down and up based on schedule. So this is a page with all the definitions and how to install it on your account. I already did it on my account. And after you install it, everything that you need to manage regarding Instance Scheduler is basically inside in the DynamoDB table. So I have a table here with definitions for my general config, periods that I'm going to use, and specific schedules. So I defined a period called office hours, Israeli office hours. So it will begin at 9 a.m. if you start your work at 9 a.m. and end at 5:30 p.m. It will be based on weekdays for Israel, Sunday to Thursday. And I'm going to use it later on to define my specific schedules. So after I have my period, I can go and define the schedule. I've defined a schedule called IL office hours. It's going to use the period I defined earlier on with office hours. Once again, 9 a.m., 5:30 p.m. Time zone is going to be Jerusalem for Israel. And then I can start and define and use this specific schedule for my different instances. So I'm doing the definition in DynamoDB. After I'm done, I need to go and implement those tags for my specific instances. So as I told you before, my application is running on Elastic Beanstalk. I have two environments. So one is my production environment, the live one, and the other one is my test environment. My test environment is my development environment as well. You can see the configuration. It will spin up some instances. It has a definition for capacity, minimum number of instances, maximum number of instances based on what I need. To apply the schedule on this environment, I actually need to go and define a tag for this environment. So here I define a tag called schedule. The key is always going to be schedule. And I added a value, which is one of the schedules I defined in DynamoDB, IL office hours. And after I implement this tag and my system is going to update the environment, all my EC2 instances that are in the test environment are going to get this tag. So you can see this is my EC2 instance, schedule, IL office hours. It's basically going to use this specific schedule. If I'm going to monitoring and showing the last 12 hours, you can see that my instance started at 7 a.m. UTC, which is 9 a.m. Israeli time, exactly based on my schedule. If I'm going to wait until 5:30 p.m., you're going to see this specific instance going down, once again, based on this definition. Of course, it's not setting anything for my production environment, so I can decide which instances are getting this tag and which not. Only instances with this tag are going to be used for this specific scheduler, and this is what I do for my EC2 instances. I can do exactly the same thing for my RDS instance, for my database, for my development database. So going to my database dashboard, you can see that I have two databases. One is my production, and the other one is my DevDB. I'm going to go to tags and define the exact same tag. Obviously, I can do other schedules for my database if I need to do something like that. In my case, I want to have exactly the same definition. Once again, going to monitoring, last 12 hours. And as you can see, it started at 9 a.m. Israeli time. And in a week, there are 168 hours. But I'm going to pay only for 42.5 hours. This is almost 75% saving. So this is simple and cool. And there are a lot of other cost-saving options on AWS that you should look into. And some of them are on this slide. The link to the Instance Scheduler is here as well. And I hope you're going to save some money. I hope you enjoyed this talk. Contact me for any questions. See you next time. Bye-bye.